What's up everyone, welcome to NTWANfc. In today's video we're going to talk about the midweek update here in eFootball and the new content that is available in the game, and it's going to be a little bit of a lackluster update this time. Of course, they were not going to top last week's update where they gave you two epic players, and here of course some people are going to be disappointed, but that's how it is. You know, they're not going to do 2 weeks in a row a monster update with a lot of goodies. But you know, despite everything, as you can see here, the FIFAe World Cup challenge for 2025, you can get 300 coins here if you log in every day for the next 2 weeks. And as you can see, the bulk of the coins here, they're gonna be down there for the last days, so you're gonna have to log in to be able to claim those coins. But if you do 300 coins, it is not too bad. And we're gonna see here the featured pack this week. Let's go straight into the contract section. It is a reissued box here with Ronaldinho, Koller Lahm, and Koller Lahm. Let's have a look at these guys here. Even though we already know these players, they've already been released by Konami. So here is Ronaldinho, whole player from PSG, 88 rated, a very technical offensive midfielder, very good dribbler here. Let's look at the booster. It is technique and the player skills here. Scissor feint, double touch, flip flap, soul control, momentum dribbling, long range curler, one touch pass, through passing, outside curler, and a no look pass. So a very good dribbler here in Ronaldinho. You know, his weakness a little bit, I guess, is going to be in the finishing and the offensive awareness. He's one of these players that is going to be very good at dribbling, but perhaps in terms of being effective on the pitch, he is going to be a little less. But if you're looking for someone who's a playmaker and someone who can dribble and create opportunities for other players, then he is pretty good. But if you're looking for someone who can be a lethal finisher, then that is probably not the guy. The next one here is going to be Koller Lahm with edge crossing. Let's have a look at the card here. So here he is, Koller Lahm, offensive fullback, 87 rated here with the boost. He can play on the left, on the right, and he can play as a defensive mid. He can also play as a central mid here if you give him some position items. Let's have a look here at the booster. It is crossing, of course, edge crossing. A very good skill to have for people who can be in positions to cross the ball. You know, him as an offensive fullback, perhaps it will be a little bit more difficult than someone who would be a winger, a forward winger. Let's have a look here at the player skills. Long range curler, rising shot, one touch pass, through passing, pinpoint crossing, edge crossing, outside curler, interception, captaincy, and fighting spirit. Pretty decent for a right back. He lacks a little bit in size, 170, and because of that he's going to get pushed around a lot, even though when he moves forward then he has some decent dribbling stat, and of course very good lofted pass stats here, and he has the edge crossing. And you know, it is sort of a pack that is three players that can play well together, right? You have Ronaldinho as sort of the playmaker, you have Lahm as the right back who can do the edge crossing, and then you have Koller, the Czech giant, with the bullet header here. Probably the most interesting card in this pack here. Let's have a look at him. Target man, Koller, 2'2", 86 rated here. 88 as you can see in heading and physical contact, and that goes to you know, probably like 99 or 98 depending on how you're going to build him, but an absolute monster on aerial balls. Booster is aerial. Player skills, he comes with soul control, heading, bullet header, rising shot, long range shooting, acrobatic finishing, hill trick, one-time shot, aerial superiority, and fighting spirit. He is the best player in the air in this game. because of his size and because of his bullet header player skill. And of course, if you use the combination of edge crossing and bullet header, and you have two guys who have these complementary skills, it is extremely effective. So that is it for the worldwide pack here that they have added this week. And it is the only epic pack here that we have. We lost a few. We lost the pack with Pelé. We lost the pack with the MSN lineup. And it was replaced by this one pack of reissued player. Not the most exciting content here. And for the player of the week, it is Anchored Stars here. Let's see. Leao, Van Dijk, Phil Foden, Camavinga, Joe Neves, Di Marco, Lewandowski, Rodrigo for the highest rated ones, and then you have a whole bunch of other ones. So some other players here, player of the week, and that is pretty much it here. Still the pack with Florian Wirtz here, the Borussia Dortmund pack still in there, and otherwise for the rest of it, we're gonna have to wait another 14 days and the 5.0 update of eFootball so that we get a whole new lineup of a player and the new content here and a new campaign, of course. Let's have a look here at the objectives. As you can see here, the Borussia Dortmund objective still going on, and the new one is going to be this FIFAe World Cup series here. You can do these objectives, win some rewards here, a whole bunch of them, and there is a qualifier. Now we're gonna go and watch that in the event section for the FIFAe World Cup 2025 here. So let's have a look here at this thing. So what does it say in here? You can take part in this game qualifying event for the FIFA World Cup 2025. It's going to take place, I think, in Saudi Arabia. If you do, there's going to be a 3-round, kind of event. First round against the AI, second round PvP, and third round is going to be the ranking event. And as you can see here, it says that if you play with the team of your nationality, then and that this nation is participating in the FIFAe World Cup, then you will be able to go to the tournament, as I say, I think in Saudi Arabia, to represent your country. And they're saying here that I think it's 1 versus 1 here if you're playing on mobile, and 2 versus 2 if you're playing in the console category. So, you get a chance here by doing this event to qualify for the 2025 FIFAe World Cup. And, you are going to get a chance if you are selected to represent your country in this tournament. Pretty interesting and exciting event here. Let's have a look here at the other events that have been added when in the PvP section here. It is the national team event. In the AI category here, it is also a national team and this international powerhouses. Here you can get a random booster token, and you're gonna have to do quite a few challenges. It is the usual, like the long journey. You're gonna get 6,000 points to get this random booster token, and you can get some training programs and skill programs on the way to get there. But that is pretty much it for the content that has been added in this midweek update here. And we already know what the player pack is going to be this weekend. Another disappointing one is going to be the summer transfers, and the only really interesting player in that one is going to be Estevao, it seems. But we'll talk about this in another video as we get closer to the weekend and the release of these new Showtime players. But anyway, guys, that is it for this midweek update here in eFootball. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all on the next one. Peace.
Hit me with that like and sub to the channel. click the F and go.